Hello guys, how are you doing? I'm in my car, driving around, completing my errands, and I have a quick trip from my last errand to the abode. And I just thought, you know what, I need to add to the Ageism audio. And I haven't even put it up yet. I guess I'll put part 1 up tonight. And tonight being, what is today? Monday. Woo! Tuesday. It's Tuesday. So, after I put that audio up, we will have the part 2. Part 2 will probably be Tuesday too. So, one of the things that happened is someone blessed me with a conversation that was about me but didn't involve me. And since I was not one of the participants, and I just simply overheard bits and pieces of it, I didn't reply and respond. Oh, replying is responding, duh. I didn't respond, but I did post something about the following, ageism. So, as you guys are aware, I have been looking for work. Firstly, I'm proud to report that I have been offered a position, and I accepted the offer. Therefore, I'm, all systems a go. I will begin training for this new position on Monday. I, of course, am always happy to learn something new. However, I'm not really as excited as I probably should be, simply because I had read a lot of negative reviews about this particular company and position, so I don't know how long I will last. I will either see that everything negative that was written was the truth and I won't be there long, or I will come to make this thing my own, love it, and be a master of it, and allow it to be a stepping stone and a catalyst for even more opportunities. And it's something that I would love I've always been interested in and would love to work in, and that it has to do with relationships and dating and so forth. See, that's what I was saying in the one of my other recordings or videos, I don't recall which. I was basically saying you've got to figure out who you are now, what you love now, what your passions and interests are now, and allow that to help you with your life and your job search, for lack of better terms. We need something to replace the words job search. Job is just over broke. I don't want to say that. What can we say? Work journey? I don't know. Guys, think of another term we can use. I will put my thinking cap on and think of something else too. And when we come up with a really good one, I'm going to start using that. So anyway, I overheard this conversation about me, and that the issue that I'm probably experiencing and why this work journey, this search for work, my looking for work has been tedious is because not only of my age, but also hair had been mentioned a few times. So hair, I'm like, ugh. And then my weight, and I was like, okay, yeah, I kind of had that as a fleeting thought, but really you had to bring up my weight. And it bothered me for like a minute or two. And then I was able to move past it bothering me. So today I was standing outside for a little bit to air dry my hair. And I was like, you know what? I'm standing out here in the desert. I love the way my hair is looking today. Au naturel. My curls were popping. Everything was exciting to me about it. Take a picture and post how I'm feeling. So that's what I did. I put it on my Instagram. So if you want to see the picture I posted and what I said, it's on my personal Instagram. My business one, to align with what I have for this channel, is the Adrenalized Artist Instagram account. I don't post post as often as I ought to with that one, and it's newer. My original Instagram account is Izzy is Online. IZZYISONLINE. If you want to check out what I said, that one, you have to do a request. I'll accept it, and you can read what I said. But basically, I was just kind of like, you know what? I'm tired of it, essentially. I'm tired of the negativity and whatever. I love how I look at who I am. I'm embracing and accepting that. I am no longer putting myself down for aging, for graying, for, what my body size is like. None of that. I'm not interested in doing that. I'm interested in pushing forward with my life, having some self-mastery, via boosted self-confidence, via higher self-esteem, self-efficacy. I'm interested in going as far as I can go in my life. And with ageism, I've come to the conclusion that that's basically what you have to do. The alternative to aging is death. And if you're not quite ready to go meet your maker, then you're going to age. We're not able to reverse the clock. You can try every product in a jar that you want to. You can dye your hair every color in the rainbow if you want to. And I've seen people do that, and that's cool too. But if you're doing these things not as a self-maintenance or self-grooming or because you feel good about doing it, but rather you're making some attempt to reverse the hands of time, I hate to disappoint you, there is no reversal process. At some point, you're going to look your age, at least. Some people are going to look older than their actual age. And, if you happen to look younger than your age, just thank God, thank whomever, that you happen to look younger. But that's an anomaly, though. Generally speaking, people are going to look older. They're not going to look like they did when they were half the age that they are now. So to the young people who are listening, like teenage, 20s, even early 30s, enjoy it. Enjoy your youth. That would be the one thing that I regret. I didn't enjoy it enough. I spent so much time thinking I was being responsible and working and going to school, and if I could just do this, then I will get to this phase in my life, and then I can get married, and then I can have kids. Well, guess what? All these years later, I have no husband and I have no children. If your primary goal, ultimately at the end of the day, is to have meaningful relationship within your family unit, whatever that happens to look like, and you're of dating age, date like it's no tomorrow. Date whomever you feel like dating that wants to date you. See what's out there. If you're young and you date and you realize that the person is not what he or she should be, dump them and go through them fast. Don't allow your feelings to dictate what's best for you, because you cannot trust your heart when it comes to that department. You have to really think about, in 5 years, is this person going to make a good mate for me? In 5 years, is this person going to make a great second parent if I want to have kids? You have to think about those things, because, there's a line that Jill Scott says in one of her songs, and it goes a little something like this: I ain't for everybody. And it doesn't mean, oh, well, I'm voting for everybody or I'm not voting for everybody. No, what it means is everybody is not going to like me, appreciate me, respect me for who I am as a person, what I bring to this earth, why I was created, etc. Everybody is not going to be into me, and that's okay. Don't worry about who's not into you. Embrace, accept, appreciate those who are into you. You can still love the ones who aren't into you, and love them as in You know, they're fellow human beings. You don't want to see anything terrible happen to them. But don't be in a one-sided situation, in a one-sided friendship, a one-sided relationship, a one-sided marriage. Don't. It's not worth it. And it will just make you feel poorly about yourself in the process. So, all I really wanted to say is, regarding the mess of age, and I always say the mess of age because the message in society is that age is a mess. And it's not good to age, it's not fun to age, it's not ideal to age, and it's ridiculous when your options are you age or you die. I mean, those are just the options. So I don't understand why our society, Western society, society in the United States of these Americas, does that. Why they penalize people for aging, whether it's how our insurance systems work, you know, even our federal and state systems, Medicare, Medicaid, whatever, Social Security works and doesn't cover things for people who age, but yet they need these services and they need these things, which I didn't even mean to get off into that, but I just noticed that that's the case. And I'm not even of that age yet, but I just have noticed these things. Whether it's people not wanting to hire you or hang out with you or talk to you, whatever, because you look like you're of an advanced age, etc. Like I said, all brain matter does not just shrivel up, dry up, and die because you've aged. You know, you could be a person in your 40s through the 100s and still have a good brain in your head. So I've said all I wanted to say, and errand time is over now, so I better get going. Thank you so much for listening. Please let me know in the comments box how you feel about my audios. Some of them are just monologues like this where I'll be rambling about whatever as I'm running errands and driving through town, because that's typically what I'm doing. And sometimes I will have audios that will be musical in nature, maybe oratory in nature, maybe some dramatic acting. I don't know. I've yet to figure out exactly what all I want to do with auditory. Little snippets on my channel. But I want to bring some variety to you guys where it's not just the same thing all the time. That's being adrenalized, that's being positive, and that's being passionate about what you love to do. So thank you so much. I appreciate your support. If you enjoyed what you heard, if you liked it, if you got something out of it, please click subscribe and you will hear more of these. You will see more videos too, and we will have some fun. And hopefully something will inspire you and motivate you and lift your spirits and boost your self-confidence too. At the end of the day, we're all in this life together, and none of us are going to get out alive, as they say. But while we're here, and as we progress from day to day, we're aging, and we need to embrace the aging of ourselves and of others. Thanks so much. Take care.